It is a beautiful, blustery, thunderstormy type day here in the Pacific Northwest. I am here with my tea and I am looking out at the dark clouds, and I guess I'm just one of those strange creatures. I like thunderstorms. I like weather. I've always kind of been a big fan. So for me, this kind of day is nice. We had a beautiful summer, which means there was lots of sun, and so that was lovely. But I really do enjoy fall. It is my favorite season. And I like it when it starts to cool down a little bit. The air gets a little crisp. The air is not crisp today. The air is like humid and gross, and I don't know what my hair is doing, so don't judge me. But it is a nice day for filming because obviously when the sun's not beaming into your window, it gives better light. So I am here to film, and as you know by the title, I am filming my Bath & Body Works candles haul that I got probably on Labor Day weekend. I bought a couple of candles and I just wanted to share with you guys, so let's jump in and get started. So the first candle that I went for is kind of the staple fall candle that I think pretty much most people that I know who like candles will go for. It is the Leaves candle. This is the White Barn version, so it looks a little different. It's got the gold top, which I think most of the White Barn ones has the gold top, and the wax, and I really like the picture. It's apples and leaves, which I think is a little bit more fitting. Sorry, maybe you can't see that. Apples and leaves. Which I think is a little bit more fitting because it has such a strong apple scent than just straight up leaves. It doesn't smell like leaves to me, really. It smells like fall, which means typically apples and spices. And it is just awesome. It's no other word to describe it. A fragrance that embodies the richness of fall with all of its colors and pleasures, featuring notes of golden nectar, ripe delicious apple, and red berries. And really you get a lot of the apple. I had a little bit of the berry and a little bit of the nectar, but really I just get a lot of apple. And it's just a really nice fall scent, and it's one of my favorites. So I usually go for that one in the fall time. The second candle I got this year was actually one that is a new release. So I went online before I went in to see what kind of fall scents they had available. And they had a whole range of pumpkin scents that I hadn't seen before. So that, there's the typical pumpkin cupcake and stuff like that was there, but they had all different types of scents, like blueberry blueberry pumpkin patch, and like pumpkin carving and pumpkin hayride. And one that the first time I heard of it, I was like, no. I didn't think that it sounded like it would smell great. But I went to the store and I went to they had the big display as soon as you walked in of all the new pumpkin fragrances, and the old ones too. And so I just went and smelled it and was like, oh, I really like that. And it was the pumpkin apple, which when I first heard it was like, pumpkin and apple don't really mix. But they really do mix in this candle. I get a lot of the apple. It's different every time I smell it, which I think is kind of weird. But I get a lot of the apple and a lot of spice and a hint of like a sweet scent, which I think might be the pumpkin scent. But it smells really nice just straight out when I smell it. I don't know what it's going to smell like when it's burning, but I'm intrigued. And it is a pretty nice scent, actually. The description is, experience the blend of your two favorite fall scents, apple and pumpkin, enhanced by notes of cinnamon and clove. And I think the cinnamon is probably what I smell. I don't really smell a lot of clove, so I don't know, but I'm excited to burn this one. And then the other pumpkin scent that I purchased when I went in there was the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. And I think this is a typical favorite. I see a lot of people hauling this candle this time of year, and I'm sure they've had it around for a while. I smelled it last year and didn't like it, and I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why that would be the case. And I smelled it this year and I was like, why didn't I get this last year? Because it smells like cinnamon and pumpkin. Cinnamons. A lot of cinnamon, very little pumpkin. A little pumpkin. But it smells really nice. It smells like something that I would want to eat. It's like a bakery item almost. And it smells really, really good, but very, very spicy, very cinnamony. And the description is, celebrate pumpkin season with this inviting mixture of harvest pumpkin, sweet vanilla cream, and fall's rich spices. I don't really get a lot of the vanilla. I don't know. I'm excited about this one though, so it's probably the one that I will burn next because I just like it. I think it reminds me of fall a lot, so I was very excited about that one. The fourth candle I got, I actually don't have to show you. What I did was actually made a couple trips to Bath & Body Works And the fourth candle I purchased was Autumn Day. It was another one with a silver top, so the Bath & Body Works, they don't specify, it just says Bath & Body Works Home Scented Candle, whereas the White Barn actually say White Barn on it. I think Autumn Day was a Bath & Body Works candle, and it was a green one with a silver top. And it was really nice. It was very different, which is why I got it, because when I'm smelling all the candles that I purchased, like pumpkin apple and leaves, they had it was either pumpkin or apple. You know, those are the two things that I really like in the fall in terms of scents. And Autumn Day didn't smell like that. Autumn Day had more of a, musky scent to it almost, I would say. It didn't have very much of spicy. It didn't have a lot of spice in it. It didn't have a lot of sweet in it. It was a kind of a subtle scent in the candle before you burned it. And it had notes of oak and I think nectar as well. And it had like a sweetness to it, I think. But it wasn't like it was like a musky sweetness. And I started burning it, and I honestly just didn't care for it that much. Like, it was much stronger when you start burning it than before, when it was just in the candle itself. And my mom was visiting that weekend, and she walked into my room, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that smells amazing." And I was like, "Oh, you like it?" She's like, "Yeah, what is it?" And I told her it was the Autumn Day candle. She's like, "I just need to get me one of those." And I'm like, "Well, why don't you have this one?" Because I'm actually not a huge fan of it. And then I went back because I wanted to replace it with another candle, because I'm a candle junkie. And I took my dad with me this time because he wanted to get more candles for her, which I thought was really cute. But we went back and I got a couple more candles, and so I wanted to show you those as well. So when I went back in to get my other candles, I knew I probably would want to get another pumpkin scent. And they actually had sold out of like pumpkin carving, which was one of the ones that I was looking to get. But there were a couple other scents that I liked, and one of them was this spiced cider candle, which has a very different look to it than the rest of the candles. It has a very different type of top. It's the fresh picked top, which I saw this on like the fresh strawberry and the market peach, like the fresh picked ones. So I don't know if, I'm not sure what line this is meant to be, but it looks different than the rest of the fall candles that was there. But it was spiced cider, apples and spices. And this was also really nice. This one is a little bit of a lighter scent. The throw isn't as strong as Autumn Day was, or as Leaves is. And I don't like it quite as much as I like the Leaves scent, but it is a really nice candle, very fallish. The description is, drink in a delicious blend of apples straight from the orchard, accented by traditional mulling spices and a touch of vanilla. So this really just smells like apple cider. Like you put a bunch of apple juice in a crock pot and put a bunch of spices in it and then left it to mull so that yeah, that's exactly what this smells like. And I really enjoy it. And as you can tell, I've burned it almost gone. I wanted to make sure I got this haul in before it completely disappeared. There were a couple other candles that I wanted to pick up, but they had been sold out of, like pumpkin carving. So I may consider getting those at some point when they're on their 2 for $22 sale. I forgot to mention that these were candles I purchased on the 2 for $22 sale. And when I went back, and I got pumpkin cupcake and I got spiced cider, I got 2 because you can only get 2. You have to get 2 in order to get the 2 for $22. And I think I'm not positive about this, but I've heard people say that sometimes if you buy the third, it's only $10, but you do have to get 2 to get the 2 for $22 sale off first. And I only really wanted 2, so I didn't end up getting a third. So I can't speak to the validity of that, but it's a possibility that is the case. There was one other thing that I did purchase while I was there, which was one of the holders. This is one of the ones that has leaves on it. I thought that was quite a cute little leaves and leaves. I think I've heard that before somewhere. I can't remember where. Might have been one of the beauty gurus that I watch. And this one, I don't know if this is made out of like bronze or pewter. Pewter is silver. I don't know. It's one of the ones that looks more like a more textured bronzy color. It's not shiny silver and it's not gold. I really like this muted color. I actually have another holder that I purchased from Bath & Body Works that looks just like this one. I just think, this is very fallish with the leaves on it, and I just like the brassy look to it, or the copper look to it, way more than I like the really shiny silver. It fits my decor, which I have a lot of dark wood in my room, so it made a lot more sense. And your candle just fits right in there and is good to go. And it makes it look cute. I like the orange and the white peeking through the edges. I just think it's really nice. So that is my Bath & Body Works candle haul for the fall. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll definitely be doing some other fall videos coming up soon, just because this is the best time of year, and I enjoy fall. So you'll be seeing more of me, I think, probably in the next few months. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you get yourself some of these amazing candles that you can smell in your house. It makes you feel all warm and cozy like it does in mine, and that you have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!